Hello Pisces, welcome to my tarot channel and thank you for joining me in this reading. Today I bring the monthly reading for July and let's see what July has in store for you Pisces. Take some time to just relax, make yourself comfortable while I shuffle the cards. See how it connects with what you're already experiencing. And let's begin your reading. I'll be drawing 4 cards, one for each week, roughly each week, okay? So what do we begin with for Pisces? First week of July for Pisces, Cup 3 of Swords, the King of Cups, King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. You know, whatever it is that is hurting your heart, okay? See, I feel with these cards, you're trying to keep a lid on your emotions, right? But, you know, there could be a lot of anger you are also feeling, okay? A lot of anger which you could be suppressing. You're not allowing yourself to express the emotions. You're not allowing your emotions to come to the surface. You're just kind of suppressing it because you feel that you rather deal with or focus on other things and not process these emotions. But I feel you all are experiencing a certain amount of anger which is hurting your heart, the way somebody spoke to you or the way somebody has treated you, or somebody or you know, the past coming up for some of you, right? So it's causing this repressed anger in the first week of July. But you know, with the Queen of Swords, you need to think through it. You know, for some of you it could have come from somebody who's a little fiery tempered. For some of you it could come from someone who themselves is, you know, they keep their emotions a little repressed. Or it could have been from a lady who is a little sharp tongued, okay? But if it is something from the past, it is, whatever the event is, it is causing some repressed anger even for you and some suppressed emotions. Now with the Queen of Swords over here, I think there are a lot of things, you know, you would like to even say to the person concerned, you know, in very blunt and sharp words. Equally sharp what you have had to endure. You would like to, you know, do some straight talking with somebody and tell them exactly how you felt, and to convey your message across in very clear cut, abrupt terms. That anger needs an outlet, and you feel that you must convey your anger, your feelings, you know, to the other person without mincing words, without sugarcoating words, and to tell somebody very, very truthfully and honestly how they have hurt you. Because you feel that this is what you should do to look after yourself. This is what you should do to look after yourself emotionally and to protect your emotions, and so, you know, to prevent you from suffering emotionally because somebody said something and got away with it and you did not really say or do enough at that point in time. So that is why it is still simmering. So you do feel that you should not be taking on this hurt, you know, on your own. I mean, why should you? You need to really speak your truth and really need to convey your feelings to the other person for putting you through whatever they have put you through. Second week, we have the Five of Swords. Because in the long run, you don't want to deal with these people. For a long time, you don't want to carry this in your heart, waiting that, you know, someday I will say it, or maybe later, or in time it will get okay. No, you feel that I should say it now, get over with it, and move on from here. Just the other person, the way they said something and they, you know, like just said it and they moved on, regardless of how you're feeling, you feel that you need to really pay them back in their own coin for your well-being, for your peace of mind as well. The Fool card, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Swords, you feel that this is the balance you need to achieve because you cannot live with this for too long. It's really going to start impacting you and weighing your heart and mind. So you feel that, in the second week, if you feel that, should I go ahead with it? Yes, you should go ahead with it. You should bring about this change for yourself. You should not be suffering all the time. Why should you? Why should you be suffering, and why should the other person not be aware of, what they say and do, etc.? So yes, bring about that change for yourself, communicate with them, and get a more balanced um, view of things, because it's like, what's if somebody is doing something to me, at least I should tell them, balance this out by telling them what they are doing, or cut ties with them after telling them that this is why I'm moving away from you. But communication is very important. Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands, that yes, I must tell them. I should not just keep processing this and keeping this within. So it's time to make that change for yourself. It will work out in your favor, Pisces. Third week of July, Two of Cups. The Star card, Three of Cups, and the Emperor. Now, if this is someone who is close to you, when you are going to discuss and share it with them, they are going to approach you with an apology for sure. They will want to ensure that these things don't happen in the future. They will want to, sometimes someone is not aware of a certain behavior pattern they have, but probably you've been observing it, and you feel that it's time to call it out. Second week will be a good time, and you must call it out, right? Because it's going to bring about a balance in your relationship, in your equation with them. They will understand it, they will see it, they will see what they have done and how it is impacting you, and it is affecting you. And then it's up to you whether you accept the apology and you want to go ahead and give them another chance for the future. Three of Cups is a card of little celebration. You will feel happy that the person has understood what you've been going through, and kudos to you only for highlighting it for them. So till you do not take that step, they are not going to be aware, and once they are aware, they are going to come up with an apology. You are going to feel happy, and it's like, all right, let's put it behind us and let's go out and celebrate a little. Let's go out, whatever, whether it's for coffee or meal, movie, whatever it is, you'll want to spend some time with each other or with friends, have a get together, things like that. But that call with the Emperor card, you need to take that initiative. See, when the person offers you an apology, it's totally up to you whether you want to accept it or no. But given the cards, I think you will say that yes, let me give them another chance, let me see if they've really understood what has happened, and let's see if things are going to be better in the future. With the Emperor card, I think you will do that, but it's again your choice. But I do see you accepting the apology. Fourth week of July, we have the Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you will what's this about? Let your fears dissolve. Okay, you might feel that whether will they repeat this pattern again. You might feel emotionally, your heart might be just holding on to it, that will it happen again? Should I keep a lookout on it? Should I be very attentive to their behavior, their words, being a little cautious. Okay, that's the energy I get, because you're just waiting to see that, all right, the person has apologized, let me see if they're going to do it again. So being on the watch for a repeat of that pattern. But your cards are telling you with the Wheel of Fortune, it's not like that. Probably they in all they have learned their lesson, and now there's a new cycle starting between you and them. So don't hold on to the fear that it's going to happen again, right? You do what you need to do. You pay attention to those details, to their behavior, but don't get obsessed with it, Pisces. Just keep a lookout, but not get too caught up in small details, that is this leading to the same thing happening again. Is this connecting with that? Don't be so fearful about things happening all over again. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's a time for a new cycle. So don't let the fears stay in your mind. If the cycle is over, don't keep it alive by thinking about it, lest your fears feed that entire thing again. Just let it be, let things pan out. Focus on your work, focus on your well-being, focus on your job, focus on your tasks. Don't focus on this entire thing. Will it happen, will it not happen? Is the person genuine in their apology or no? Leave it, let it be, let your fears dissolve. Leave it to the universe. Say, I have done my bit, they have done their bit. Let it be for now. Just let it be for now. Practice gratitude, okay? And go wild here. So it's like, just move on, move forward with things, do what you feel like doing, put your effort in whatever you want to do. Just don't spend any more time dwelling on this, and do not keep that eye on the other person about what they are doing with respect to this. Let them be. You just relax for now, right? So I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful, Pisces. If you did, do give this video a thumbs up, and thanks a lot for watching. I'll be back with another reading soon.